Today, I'm going to be doing my final review on my Winchester SX4 12 gauge waterfowl hunter DRT. Stay tuned. Welcome to Mad Outdoor Adventures, where we'll be in the woods or on the water with our family and friends. Let's find an adventure. Alright guys, so I'm going to start this video off by saying if I sound funny, I apologize. I have a wicked sinus infection right now. It's kind of kicking my butt. But today is September 1st, 2021. It is opening day of Michigan's early goose season. I also believe that the early special blue teal and green teal seasons open. However, check your hunting books. Follow the laws. To celebrate opening day, I wanted to do my final review on this Winchester SX4 shotgun. I've had it for about a year now. I've used this for skeet shooting. I've used it for duck hunting, goose hunting, rabbit hunting, and squirrel hunting. Kind of used it as my utility gun this year, or this past year. I just wanted to give it a thorough testing before I came back with any results. I wanted to make sure that this $900 shotgun was worth it. So in my previous video, my unboxing, first impressions, I went over everything. But in case you did not watch that video, it's got a 28-inch barrel. It's 12 gauge, 3.5-inch chamber. It's got, I think, a TrueGlow fiber optic sight. It came with improved cylinder, modified and full chokes. It has a crossbolt safety. It is a 14.25 or 14.5 length of pull. It's got a nice stock pad on here. It is True Timber DRT. It is True Timber has the deal with Cabela's and Bass Pro, or I guess Bass Pro now because they own everything, but where all you can find anything camo really is True Timber something, which I didn't mind. It looks like a waterfowl pattern and it was cheaper than the other SX4, so I think I paid $898 for it, 900 bucks. Not 100% sure on that. I'm sure you can look it up or just watch my other video. It has the plug in it so that way it only has 3 shells, or can only hold 3 shells in it. It does use the Invictor Plus choke system, which I think Browning or Beretta, I think it's Browning. I think Browning and Winchester are almost the same people, to be honest with you, but I don't know. They use, their websites are like exactly the same. They use the same choke tube system. It's just me putting one and one together. But anyways, back to the gun, 1 year review. What I will say is, do not buy this gun. If you buy this gun, you're going to be seriously disappointed, just like I was. I got it out of the box, everything felt right, looked fine. Took it to the range, it seemed to shoot okay. Took it hunting, everything was working fine until I realized why I was disappointed. The reason why I'm disappointed is I do not have the money to buy every other model they have. Now I know that was clickbait, and I know, oh, you suckered me into watching this video. I just had to do it. This gun is a beast. There is nothing bad I can say about this gun, in all honesty. Like I said, I used it rabbit hunting, squirrel hunting, goose hunting, duck hunting, and at the range. The only thing that I have harvested with it is squirrels. I think I got like 5 of them this year in the few trips I went. I don't know. But this thing is an animal. First of all, they say it's built for speed. That ain't no joke. It's quick. Now, all semi-autos, every time you pull the trigger, it's supposed to go boom. This one does. As fast as you pull the trigger, that's going to shoot. I have no problem with that whatsoever. The patterns are good. I'm using the cheapest Winchester shells I can find for duck hunting, goose hunting, to be honest with you. I think I'm using the high velocity. I don't know, the red shells, the goose is BB, and the duck loads I think are 3s or 4s. Now a lot of guys online are saying those shells are junk. They pattern okay, I mean they're not great, but maybe if I get a better shell it will do better. I'm also thinking about getting an aftermarket choke tube to see if that will help. But like I said, it's not like you have giant gaps in it, it just could be more dense, and unfortunately I don't have footage to show you that, I'm sorry. But patterns well, shoots as fast as you want it to shoot. As far as what it shoots, it will shoot everything I've given it. It's said thank you, can I have another? I've shot 2 3/4 light load low brass skeet rounds through it. I've shot 2 3/4 high brass loads that I use for squirrel hunting and rabbit hunting. I've shot 3-inch turkey shells out of it. I've shot 3.5-inch BB shells, 3.5-inch number 4s or number 3s. I've shot 3.5-inch turkey load just to see what it would do. This will take anything you give it and keep on going. It doesn't care. I first started it, very first shell I put in it was a 2 3/4 low brass target load. Pulled the trigger, gun went boom, it spent the casing, loaded the next one in. A lot of guys say with guns with these 3.5-inch chambers, you have to break them in for them to cycle the low loads, or they just won't cycle them at all. Not the case with this one. I don't know about the other ones. This is my first semi-automatic, and honestly, I don't see any reason to buy another one. 3.5-inch chamber. So I was curious in how that would shoot. 3.5-inch shells in this gun does not feel like a 3.5-inch load at all. Now, in comparison, I have a Mossberg 835, probably one of the first ones they ever built. It is roughly 9 pounds. You shoot a 3.5-inch out of that, it'll knock your fillings out. Like it rocks you. This gun's roughly 7.5 pounds. It does not do that at all. No, I'm not saying that it doesn't kick. It does kick, but it's not as bad as it could be. So I'm happy with that. Taking it apart is simple. Cleaning it is simple. I wouldn't say it's as easy as a pump shotgun. However, I would not say it is as intense as taking apart an AR-15. So if you guys have experience with pump shotgun and or an AR-15, this lays somewhere in the middle. If you don't have experience with those, I'm sorry, that's the best analogy I can give you. It doesn't get real dirty. So even after multiple shots, doesn't get real dirty, which is good. I don't know if that's a semi-automatic thing or if it's this gun or what loads in, I don't know. But it doesn't get that dirty. Dependability, this thing will go boom every time you want it to. I've used it in cold weather, warm weather. One time I was walking around a pond that had a swamp around it. I literally sunk to my hip. My left leg went all the way down to my hip in the swamp. I unloaded the gun, held on to the barrel, used the butt pad, pushed that all the way down. I pushed myself out of the swamp, put shells back in it, geese flew over, I shot, I missed. I haven't killed a goose or a duck with it yet. I don't blame the gun for that. It's me, I'm new to waterfowl hunting. I'll get better. Even with swamp water seeping out of the action, like pure sewage, this gun still went boom. And it did not care, it went boom. So, dependability checks the box. Shoots anything you want to give it, checks the box. Recoil, very manageable, checks the box. Cleaning, checks the box. I mean, it patterns well. I cannot say enough good things about this gun. If you buy this gun, you will not be disappointed. Honestly, the only thing I'm disappointed about is I don't have every other model that I want. I want the field model for rabbits, squirrels, upland game if I ever get into that. I want the turkey model for sure, simply because the recoil, apples to apples, it's apples to oranges. This one does not kick. Now I know the turkey model has a shorter barrel, so it makes it even lighter. So maybe it kicks more than this one, but this gun's 1.5 pounds lighter than my pump, and it doesn't kick nearly as hard. So I want the turkey model, and if I didn't live in an area where I could use the straight wall cartridges for deer, I'm going to be using the 350 Legend. I would honestly buy the slug gun as well. It's hard because each one's like $900 and plus, or $900 and more or more. And I don't know about you guys. If you guys can just shell out all that money, that's great, but I can't want to. I'm telling you guys, the only one thing, like I can see like right here, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. The paint chipped right there for whatever reason. If I look everywhere else, I don't see it. So I probably bumped it into something or whatever. It's black underneath. It's not like it's shiny metal shining through, so I don't really care. Everything about this gun so far, knock on wood, has been amazing. If you guys buy one, you won't be disappointed. It is a beast, absolute animal, and it's the best shotgun I own. As far as what brand of gun I'll buy moving forward with shotguns, definitely Winchester. As far as do I think this gun can be beat, I really don't. To sum it up, Winchester SX4 does not disappoint. This thing is a beast. If you buy one, you will not be disappointed. Thanks for watching today's video. If you liked the video, give me that thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel. We have a lot more outdoor content coming your way. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll find you on the next adventure.